Hello and welcome back to Daily English Upgrade. I have a simple question for you today. When you try to speak English, what is the first thing you think about? Is it the perfect grammar? Is it the difficult word you want to use? Or is it the fear of making a mistake, the little voice that tells you to stop? For many people, the answer is the fear. The fear of making a mistake is strong. It is stronger than the desire to speak. Today, I will talk about a common problem for English learners. I call it the perfection pause. I will show you exactly what the perfection pause is. I will tell you why this pause stops you from speaking English well. And by the end of this talk, you will know the secret to moving past this fear. You will learn to speak immediately and correctly even when you make mistakes. You will learn to focus on the message, not the mistake. Are you ready to discover the secret to immediate speech? The problem everyone faces. Let me tell you about Steven. Steven is from South Korea. He studies English hard. He knows many grammar rules. He always gets good grades on his written tests. He can write an email that has almost no errors. But when Steven meets an English speaker, something bad happens. He waits. He thinks about the rule for the passive voice. He thinks about a fancy word he learned last week. He prepares a long, perfect sentence in his mind, but while he is preparing, the person he is talking to is waiting. The conversation moves on without him. Stephen freezes. He cannot say one simple sentence at the right time. He missed his chance. Does this situation feel familiar to you? You are not alone. Millions of people around the world have the same problem as Stephen. They have a brilliant message in their mind, but they cannot speak it. They collect grammar rules like treasures, but they cannot use them in real life quickly. This is the perfection pause. What is the perfection pause? The perfection pause works like this. You think you need to say a perfect sentence to speak English well. So you stop before you speak, you check the verb tense, you check the article or the, you check the plural ending. You spend too much time checking and not enough time speaking. You become a sentence checker, not a fluent speaker. Think about it in this way. A good driver does not stop to check every part of the car before driving. A good driver just gets in and drives. The car works because the driver knows the basics. The same is true for English. You do not need to check every rule, you need to know how to use basic sentences well and fast. The science behind speaking immediately. Scientists studied how confident English learners talk. They found something very important. Confident speakers do not stop to check every rule, they speak with automaticity. Automaticity means speaking without thinking about the rules. It means the words come out without a pause. Here is the real surprise. When you try to speak immediately, you might make a small mistake, but the listener understands your meaning perfectly. The listener hears the message, not the small error. Let us repeat that. The listener hears the message, not the small error. This means you can have great conversations with a few mistakes, but most English learners ignore this truth. They chase perfect grammar instead. They want to sound like a textbook, but native speakers make small errors every day. Why immediate speech is powerful? Immediate speech is like a powerful stream. The water moves fast. If you stop the water to check every small stone, the stream stops, but if you let the water flow, it moves everything forward. The same is true for speaking. You must let your words flow. For example, take the simple idea of telling a friend you are happy. You could say, I am feeling a sensation of immense happiness right now. Or you could say, I am happy. Which sentence is better? The second one. It is fast, it is clear, it is immediate. This is the power of simple, immediate speech. Native speakers love immediate speech because it makes the conversation move. They can understand complex ideas through immediate, simple words. You can do the same. The real secret to English fluency. Now I will share the real secret. Fluency is not about perfect grammar. Fluency is about speed of delivery. It is about using simple language quickly and naturally. Think about a bird learning to fly. A young bird does not read a book about flight physics. A young bird learns by trying. It flaps its wings. It might fall sometimes, but it keeps trying. The flying becomes automatic. The bird can fly without thinking. This is exactly what you need to do with English. Make simple speech automatic. Speak so much that the words and sentences become a part of you, they will come out without a pause. How to escape the perfection pause. Here is your escape plan. First, stop trying to translate everything in your head. I know this feels safe, but it is slow. Second, choose 3 or 4 basic sentences for every common situation. Focus only on these sentences. Third, practice saying these sentences out loud many, many times. Make them automatic. Fourth, do not worry if you make a small error. The message is the most important thing. Fifth, speak with these simple sentences. Do not worry about sounding simple. Simple is fast and fast is powerful. The immediate speech formula. Let us give you the exact formula for immediate speech. Take 10 common situations. These are moments when you talk, for example, greeting a friend, asking for directions, ordering food, talking about the weather. For each situation, take 4 basic full sentences. Greeting a friend, hello, how are you? I am very well, thank you. What are you doing today? That sounds great. Ordering food, I would like a coffee, please. How much is the cake? Can I pay now? Thank you, have a nice day. Now you have 40 automatic sentences. With these 40 sentences, you can start almost any conversation. You can talk about your day, you can share your simple plans, you can ask for basic needs, you can tell a very short story. Stephen learns that his biggest problem is the perfection pause, the act of waiting to speak while trying to create a perfectly correct sentence. Real examples of immediate power. Let us show you how powerful immediate, simple sentences are. Here is a complex idea that Stephen might try to say. I was contemplating the efficacy of utilizing a distinct route to reach my place of employment this morning. Here is the same idea with simple, automatic words. I think I will take a different road to work today. Which one is faster? The simple one. It is clear, it is fast, it is natural. Native speakers prefer simple words because they are faster. They use them because they work quickly. You should do the same. The practice method that removes the pause. Here is how to practice your automatic sentences and remove the perfection pause. Every morning, pick 5 of your common situations. For example, talking about your favorite food, describing your family, asking about a weekend plan, making an apology, or giving a compliment. For each situation, take your 4 basic sentences. Say these 4 sentences out loud 10 times each. Do not check your grammar, just speak them. Do this for 15 minutes. By the end of 1 month, these sentences will be automatic. You will use them without thinking. This is much better than memorizing 100 new grammar rules. Speed beats perfection every time. Let us look at 2 of our example situations again. Situation 1, talking about your favorite food. Sentence 1, my favorite food is rice. Sentence 2, I like the taste of salt. Sentence 3, I eat rice almost every day. Sentence 4, I want to try a new dish soon. Say these 4 sentences 10 times quickly. Do it now, do not wait, speak them. Now situation 2, describing your family. Sentence 1, I have 2 sisters and 1 brother. Sentence 2, my mother is a very kind woman. Sentence 3, my family lives in a small house. Sentence 4, we like to watch movies together. Say these 4 sentences 10 times quickly. Do it now, do not check the verb tense, just make the sound, make the words automatic. When you focus on simple, full sentences, you train your mouth and your brain to work together. Your brain does not have time to start the perfection pause. Your mouth simply speaks. This is how native speakers talk. Why most people fail to be fluent? Most people fail because they want to sound like a politician. They want every sentence to be formal and perfect, but conversation is not about formality. Conversation is about sharing ideas clearly and quickly. Perfect grammar often stops the conversation. Simple, immediate speech connects people. Choose connection over perfection. Choose clarity over complexity. The confidence factor? Here is another secret. When you use simple sentences well and fast, you feel confident. You know you can express your basic ideas immediately. You do not worry about forgetting the rules. You already know the sentences perfectly. This confidence shows when you speak. People listen to confident speakers. They trust speakers who use clear, immediate language. Stephen's journey continues. Stephen went home and tried the immediate speech formula. First, he chose the three words that always caused him to pause: the, is, and went. He made a rule he would not check these words, he would just say them. If he made a mistake, it was okay. The message was the goal. Second, he wrote down 40 automatic sentences for his 10 common situations. He put them on his phone so he could read them easily. Third, he started practicing the 10 times each method every morning. He would speak the sentences into a recorder. He did not listen back immediately, he just focused on the speed. He focused on no pause. Stephen had a small test 1 week later. He was waiting at the coffee shop. A woman sat down next to him. She looked at her phone and sighed. Stephen usually would check his words. He would think, should I say, are you sad or you are looking unhappy? This would cause the perfection pause. But this time, Stephen remembered his plan. He remembered a simple, automatic sentence he practiced. It was for the situation, starting a random, short conversation. Stephen spoke immediately. He said, "That looks like a long day." The woman looked up, she smiled. She said, "Yes, it is, my train is very late." Stephen did not pause, he used another automatic sentence. "I hope the train comes soon." The woman said, "Thank you, where are you going today?" The conversation continued. Stephen used simple, fast, and clear sentences. He made one small mistake with a preposition, saying, "I am going to home now" instead of "I am going home now." Did the woman stop and correct his grammar? No, she understood him perfectly. She heard the message. She did not hear the small error. Stephen felt a big rush of confidence. He spoke for 3 minutes without freezing. He did not use complicated words. He used simple words, but he used them immediately. He broke the perfection pause. This example shows us the power of your decision. Your decision to speak immediately is more important than your decision to speak perfectly. Stephen felt a big rush of confidence because he focused on immediate speech and broke the perfection pause during a conversation at a coffee shop. Your action plan: here is what you should do starting today. Stop trying to achieve perfect grammar first. Stop translating every word in your mind. Instead, find your 40 basic automatic sentences. These sentences are for your most common 10 situations. Print this list, put it in your pocket. Practice these sentences every day. Use them in short conversations. Speak with them. Make them part of you. The 30-day challenge. I challenge you to try this for 30 days. For the next 30 days, do not spend time learning new grammar rules. Only practice your 40 automatic sentences. Use them in real conversations. Write them down quickly. Think with them. After 30 days, you will be surprised. You will speak more fluently. You will feel more confident. You will communicate better. The truth about confident speakers. Here is something most people do not know. Confident speakers do not try to use perfect grammar. They use whatever simple sentences work best and fastest. Most of the time, these are simple sentences. They say, "I went to work" instead of "I proceeded to my place of employment." They say, "I am going to buy food" instead of "I am preparing to purchase groceries." Simple, automatic sentences are their first choice. Make them your first choice too. Breaking free from the perfection pause. The perfection pause is real. It stops millions of English learners, but now you know the truth. You know that immediate, simple sentences are powerful. You know that 40 automatic sentences can change your confidence. You know how to practice them. You know how to use them. The question is, will you do it? Will you stop checking your grammar and start speaking your message? Will you choose speed over perfection? Will you focus on the 40 simple sentences that matter most for daily life? Your English journey starts now. Remember Stephen from the beginning. He learned about the perfection pause. He stopped memorizing grammar books. He focused on 40 basic automatic sentences. He practiced them every day for 30 days. Now he speaks English confidently. He starts conversations with native speakers. He uses simple, fast sentences to share his ideas. He knows that a small mistake does not stop the conversation. You can do the same. Your English speaking journey does not have to be slow. It can be fast, it can be effective, it can be fun. Let us review the 3 key words from today's lesson. Pause. The pause is when you stop speaking to think about the rules. It stops the conversation. You must break the pause. Automaticity. This means the words come out without thinking. You want your sentences to be automatic. You achieve this by repeating them many times. Message. The message is the meaning of your words. It is the most important part of speaking. Focus on the message, not the mistake. Here is the final truth. You do not need to say everything perfectly. You just need to say your message clearly and immediately. 40 automatic sentences are enough to begin. 40 simple sentences are powerful. 40 sentences can change your life. Stop making the mistake of waiting for perfection. Start using the simple sentences you already know. Start speaking English today. Your voice matters, your ideas matter. You can share them with simple, immediate speech. The world is waiting to hear what you have to say. Say it simply, say it clearly, say it with confidence. Thank you for watching, and remember to like this video and subscribe to Daily English Upgrade for more secrets to fluency. We will see you next time.